we have the aftermath of the Spanish-American War. In 1898, just a year before the events of the game, the United States won a war against Spain in what would become a turning point for American expansionism. After the Treaty of Paris, the US gained control of Puerto Rico, Guam and the Philippines, and began exerting influence over Cuba. Even though it was not in their possession, they had political influence over them. The island of Guam in the game is actually based or inspired by Cuba, and it actually offers us a glimpse into the kind of colonial unrest and political instability common in such regions at that time. However, the possession of the Philippines didn't go uncontested, if we can call it that. Filipino independence fighters under Emilio Aguinaldo, who was already been fighting Spanish colonial rule for years, expected independence. When the US refused, Aguinaldo declared war in February of 1899. This led to the Philippine-American War, a bloody and brutal conflict. Filipino fighters used guerrilla tactics, and in response, the US employed harsh counter-insurgency methods, including mass executions, village burnings, and concentration camps. The war officially ended in 1902, but the resistance continued well into the 1910s. The Second Boer War. In October 1899, war broke out between the British Empire and the Boers. They are the descendants of the Dutch settlers in South Africa. The root cause were British interest in gold and diamond mines, as well as tension over British immigrants, known as Uitlanders, living in Boer territory. So after the negotiations failed, the Boers launched preemptive strikes, laying siege to several towns including Mafeking. They initially succeeded using guerrilla warfare, but afterwards the British reinforcements arrived, and so the war dragged on until 1902, when the Boers were defeated and the independent republics were absorbed into the British Empire. So one of the most controversial aspects of this war was the use of concentration camps, where tens of thousands of Boer civilians, including women and children, died due to disease and poor condition. In May 1899, the first Hague Peace Conference was held in the Netherlands. Organized by Tsar Nicholas II of Russia, it was a landmark diplomatic event, the first serious international effort to limit warfare through legal agreements. 26 nations participated, including all major European powers, the United States, China, Japan, Persia, and Siam. The conference aimed to establish rules of war, ban certain weapons, and promote arbitration over conflict. It laid the groundwork for institutions like the International Court of Justice and later treaties such as the Geneva Conventions. Though not always effective, it marked a turning point in the idea that war should be regulated by international law. So while the Vanderling gang story in Red Dead Redemption 2 is one of the endings, it takes place in a world on the brink of new beginnings. So I thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed this look at the real history behind Red Dead Redemption 2, be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what other historical topics you want to see next.